Welcome, Gerard, to our Pixel podcast right now.
Look, I like that look. Gerard, before we get into anything, I have to give you one little gift that you might not even care about. You're the first person besides Ricky and I to own this, our 100K subscriber custom NES Pixel Game Squad game.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now make us feel bad and tell us your name and how many subscribers you have.
No, I will not do that. No, you boys been at it a long time. Congratulations. You guys earned this. This is going on my set.
Thank you, bro.
It's going to go right there with all the games.
But now it's party time. We'll get to know you later, bro. This is how we break the ice. Curtis, tell them what we're doing.
All right, we are going to do our first topic of the day. It's going to be agree to or disagree.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
figure it out. I'm
Here we go,
ready.
Gerard, how this works and audio listeners out there. We have little thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yep.
If you agree with the statement he reads, you agree. If you disagree, hold it
boy.
down.
Okay.
And then we discuss and hopefully fight and hate each other by the end.
Sure.
Okay, that's the
This is
real
a great
goal.
way to start a podcast.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we do.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for the war.
Ready, Curtis? Here we go.
All right, what better way to start this one off with Mario is better character than Luigi?
Mario is a better character than Luigi. Thumbs up for me.
I'm thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Oh, man, we're going to get heat by the
are.
Luigi
100%.
community.
Oh man, Luigi's fine. We don't hate Luigi. It's just Mario is cooler.
Is it a kick in the face that our signs are green? That are holding up. We agree with that. I will say in the fact that we wouldn't be where we are without Mario, right?
If they call it the Super Luigi Brothers. People would say it's a little more on the racist side more than
and you have friends call him like Green Mario.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's Green Mario.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works.
Back in the day, he was Green Mario.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
When you played it, remember back on Mario, just the color swap, but he was wearing white overalls in the original
white.
NES?
Yeah, and his mustache was green.
Okay, so there's like a huge community for Luigi.
Yeah.
Where do you put Luigi's Mansion in the world of video games? Is it better than any of the mainline Mario games? I like that question.
I feel like you can't compare them because they're different. It's like comparing Mario Party to Mario Kart. Like, this doesn't work that way. They're just not the different lanes. You know what I mean?
What a cowardly answer. Ricky?
I would think it's
Okay, all right. I see what you're throwing.
What about you, Ricky?
First of all, I couldn't say Luigi. Mario's right in front of me, dude.
I was going to say, you have a giant
The
Mario.
audio listeners can't hear.
If that statue comes to life, we're out of here.
Seriously.
Wait, our audio listeners can't hear.
Yeah, so, all right, Curtis, go ahead.
We're going to go on to
Shoot
our
us with
next
another
one.
one.
Ketchup is better than mustard.
Ooh, condiments.
I know Chris has
like
been
it.
waiting on this one
Thumbs
for
down.
a while.
Thumbs up for me.
Thumbs down.
I think I'm gonna go thumbs up. I like ketchup a lot.
I like ketchup more than mustard.
Yeah.
Defend it on a hot dog right now.
Defend ketchup on a hot dog.
What's
the most American condiment you can put on a hot dog?
Mustard's better on a hot dog.
Way better. On a
Way
hot
better on a hot dog.
dog. I don't even put ketchup on my hot dogs at
Me
all
neither.
anymore.
Let's go.
I
don't
only
put it on
put
anything.
mustard when it's accompanied by ketchup
Yes.
on a hot dog.
Same here.
If there's no ketchup, I don't put mustard. But I will eat a hot dog with just ketchup.
So I'm at In-N-Out, double, mustard, pickle only, nothing else. That pickle, that mustard has such a zing that's not too zingy, if that makes any sense.
I respect the play because in and out, if you customize the right way, you're gonna get unique flavors every time. But if you were remove it from anything else, I'd be like, I wouldn't miss it. But that sounds great.
What's your god tier mustard item?
I really only I like mustard mixed with ketchup on a McDonald's cheeseburger. That's the only time I like ketchup on it.
Yeah. That makes
Otherwise,
sense.
no ketchup for me on pretty much anything.
It's been a
but
while.
God tier mustard is, I love kielbasa. I like kielbasa. I'm Polish, so
Sure.
I eat a lot of kielbasa. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm blankly staring at you because what the heck is kielbasa? Who's Basa and why do you want to kill him?
That'd be a big pause.
What is kielbasa?
It's like a Polish sausage.
Yeah.
You've never heard of kielbasa.
Never had a kielbasa. Yeah, I've had a kielbasa all the time.
But
I've
that with
never.
mustard is like a staple.
Next time you're in
Yes.
Marina Del Rey, there's a great German
I'm German. I just found this out not too long
really?
ago.
Then you
I
should
took
know
a DNA
kielbasa.
test.
Well, kielbasa is technically Polish, I believe. They call it German
Yeah,
sausage.
there's like a hot dog schnitzel place that does all different kinds of like kielbasa, hot dog, all different kind of stuff. You have to check it out.
I'm a huge hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Try kielbasa.
Oh,
You
you'll
would
love kielbasa.
And I love the name Schnitzel. It's like what I've like allowed my kids to say instead of cursing because they're very like, everyone I know curses, daddy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Schnitzel. You can I'll hold you with the Schnitzel.
Because schnitzel sounds funny.
It does. And apparently though, I think it is a curse word.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Because I remember in an old episode of us, we were saying it and someone's like, you guys just said the F word 1,000,000 times in German or something. And I was like, oh, Schnitzel. I didn't know.
All right, we're gonna finish your hot dog talk.
I like this. Next podcast, rating only condiments.
I wanted to do it
He's
for
been
a
wanting to do
while.
that for
Yeah,
years.
dude,
It's a good conversation.
All condiments are F.
You could talk about it for forever.
Anyway, here we
Gets
go.
heated, too.
Smash Bros is a fighting game.
There is a large community of people who say it's not a fighting game.
Hey, we gotta put up our sides.
Okay. I
here.
say it is a fighting game. Gerard says yes.
Yes, it's a fighting game.
I feel like I'm going to disagree.
I like
don't
it.
know.
That's
Yeah, I like
Go for it.
But no,
go
I
for
have
it.
to defend it. I'll take all the heat.
Okay, let's hear it. Defend it.
First of all, I'm not a huge Smash Brothers guy. I love
Okay.
Street Fighter, love Mortal Kombat. To me, it's just it's a totally different element of a game. I don't know. It doesn't have a finale like the other fighting games do to me. I don't know. That's the best way I
so
can
you're
explain
saying when
it.
you play it, you don't get that same feeling of like, I just went. Is it maybe the one-on-one aspect that makes you feel like a fighting game more?
I think so, yeah. Like when
Okay.
I'm playing Mortal Kombat, to me, I'm like fighting.
You love Mortal Kombat.
I do love
I don't
Mortal
think we've gone
Kombat
through a
so
podcast
much.
without him talking about Mortal Kombat.
It's a great game.
I want to hear
Great
your
franchise.
opinions, Gerard, because I know you've been to like Evo and stuff like that.
Oh,
correct,
yeah.
with fighting tournaments. You locked it in right away as a fighting game.
Yeah.
Let's hear what is the obvious in your brain.
In my opinion, fighting games have startup frames and blocking and dodging and comboing, and Smash Brothers has that in spades.
Got it.
Almost like Street Fighter 2 wasn't really supposed to, but like it eventually got integrated as the iterations of the games went on. So, but Smash Ultimate especially is a fighting game. The roster is massive. I think like to me, what qualifies a fighting game is the roster. Is there a roster?
Okay.
And is there like frame data to be analyzed? Startup frames, whether like if you throw out a move, if you have a hitbox, like that to me is what makes a fighting game.
So much deeper than I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That is
you can
deep.
punch each other.
I got a thing, man. It's there.
Well, you are the completionist.
I play too many games.
You do play a
Help
lot
me.
of games. Do you know, if you had to take a quick guess before we move on, how many games do you think you've played in your entire
Played
life?
in my entire life.
Man.
Oh, well,
completed.
Completed and played are two different things.
I want to hear completed.
If completed, including New Game Plus and everything, probably about, I'd say 570 games.
Nice.
But the 120 of those games I did twice. So think of it like 240 of that is like I did this game again. But outside of like just playing games, probably in the thousands.
And I have so many questions. Let me ask one. I just swear.
Yeah.
Hardest game you ever beat?
I get this one a lot, and I don't know how to. Well, I get it a lot because people expect it to be like, oh, the game like Hyrule Warriors took you 1,100 hours. Like that must have been really hard. No, that was mindless and soulless.
Yes.
I think one of the harder games that I've done that I've kind of turned into have like a love-hate relationship with is Catherine.
Xbox 360?
The original was on PS3 and Xbox 360. I think during the pandemic, they released Full Body, which is the modern port for PS4,
Yes.
Switch, and Xbox One. And that game's very hard. It's like reverse Qbert. You have to like kind of you're given a wall that you have to basically snake down and build a ladder out of and climb up to the top to win.
That sounds rough. I struggle with Qbert as it is.
Yeah.
That's a tough.
Never
game.
mind being reverse.
Yeah, it's not like you have to go on every single platform, but it's that like hexagonal, like I have to create like a 3D space to climb up kind of vibe. And there's whole random elements to it. If you play multiplayer, it's a lot.
And when you say you beat a game, like 100% beat it
Every
Or
time.
every time, like
Yeah.
everything.
It depends, right? Because on classic consoles, there's not really like
Yes.
if
A
it's
big.
yeah,
Right.
but in modern day, it's like there's achievements,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
online leaderboards, there's unlockables, so completing the game doesn't mean getting the platinum anymore. It means really making sure that you've scrubbed all of the content in the game, which is kind of what my job is
Wow.
to be like, technically you're not getting the platinum's not 100%. It's this and this with the platinum.
What an epic
You hear
nerd
that,
voice.
Curtis?
Yeah.
He's the anti-Curtis. Curtis beats no game.
I will literally put thousands of hours on just multiplayer online games.
Oh, yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, he's an online
Yeah,
fighter
yeah.
guy.
All right, we're going to go on our next one. Regular TV programming is dead.
Oh, regular TV programming is dead. Yikes, this is a hard one. Oh, there's a couple thumbs down. Thumbs down from Gerard, thumbs down from Chris. I don't know if I could defend it either way. Ricky?
I'm gonna go with yes.
All right.
I'm going to go
You
on.
think it's dead?
I'm going to go just. Okay. I was going to say yes, but I'm going to say no because I will smile happy if I die watching the American Pickers. So there's my.
Yeah, but you can always just stream it.
All right, it's dead. I don't know. What's your thoughts, Chris?
So I cut the cord a long time ago, like 10 years ago on cable. But Hulu, I still go on pretty much every night, and I go to Hulu Live, and I'll watch, I don't know, I just like to see things live. So I might watch the news. I might watch Pickers live. And then I'll get bored of it, and then I'll be like, all right, now I'm going to go watch Netflix or something like that. But I still do go in and watch programs, like on TV live.
I don't remember the last time. Maybe it's just because I've gotten busier. Maybe that's why my answer is this way. But I feel like I never care to watch anything that's on TV as much as I do like to get what I want to get. Like I love, me and you have talked about true crime, right? I love true crime stuff. That's like my thing. Probably in a weird sick level, to be honest, because I'm pretty obsessed with it. But I watch it over on YouTube. But it's interesting maybe because of double-edged sword, because a lot of that is from TV, right? It's ABC or Deadline or whatever it is. Ooh, Deadline. That's a great name for like a horror thing.
And I watch all the 2020 that we've talked about it.
Yes.
I love those mystery.
Specials.
Yeah. The
Unsolved mysteries.
Unsolved mysteries.
That was so good. Unsolved Mysteries was so good.
That's
back
why
in the
I think I love these shows so much is because of Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with that show.
Ricky, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna say it is dead.
Why? Give me.
Because you guys are comparing, like, you're also comparing stuff from back in the day that you guys are rewatching, which I don't consider that like modern TV. You want to go modern TV, you go with new shows. So, like, back in the day, like, you'd wait for, say, Gabo, for example, Walking Dead. This dude would be waiting for Walking Dead. I'd be waiting for all the new Simpsons, all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, I'm like,
Okay, so do we haven't, and Gerard, you haven't answered yet. What is your, like, what is the new show, to go off what Ricky said, that's like holding down modern television? People are like, dude, I gotta watch this. I want to watch this.
Well, I think for starters, I mean, and I think you can agree with this, wrestling. Wrestling is still got a huge foothold in the live sports market. Obviously, sports is a huge thing, whether you're a basketball fan, baseball fan, NHL fan, even golf. Like, yeah, you can get your sports packages and whatnot, but there still is sports on those instances, right? Also, you still have news. You still have, no matter what your affiliation is, you still have local news, national news.
But what about YouTubers that are a lot of times getting more numbers than mainstream, even by a lot?
Right.
I know a lot of mainstream news networks who are getting numbers that these dudes will stream and get.
Absolutely, but the key factor here is that you don't have Fortune 500 advertising companies going to a YouTuber and paying them $30 million for a whole graphics package involving ads. Like, old media still believes in the essence of traditional marketing. You will see your one-off like Old Spice YouTube pre-roll ads, but like old media still needs that old structure for its advertising. And until that goes away, cord cutting helps, but there's a huge subset of the states that still watches TV when it's programmed.
Is Jerry Springer still on?
No,
he passed away.
Bro.
That's when TV died.
He passed away.
He passed away.
Yeah,
I think last year.
yeah.
Last year or this year?
I think that was this year.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
this year.
Him and Steve raised me. They were like,
Well, Steve took over his show.
yeah, Steve Wilkos took over the Steve Wilkos show.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a security guard for anybody who doesn't know. Wow.
I'm with Ricky, though, that the shows, I don't watch the shows, but everything you mentioned, the news and sports, like sports, I can't go back and stream sports.
And I get that. Like,
need
that's
to
always,
watch
I
it
think,
live.
gonna
You
be-
have to watch it live.
But
Have to watch
when you
it
think live. of sports, like nowadays compared to back then, do you watch it more than you did back then? Because to me, I don't even watch NBA. I barely watch NFL anymore. I don't watch WWF anymore because I don't know the guys.
I don't follow it as much, but when I see wrestling and I'm scrolling through on Hulu Live, I'm like, oh yes, wrestling, and I'll always click into
He
that
goes
to
to like
watch that.
Chris for audio listeners. He goes to like wrestling events like monthly.
Oh, really?
I just went to shout out to PCW Wrestling in Long Beach. It's like
hell
underground
yeah.
wrestling. Oh my
You
god!
go to Wrestling Pro Wrestling up in Glendale, Burbank
I have
area?
not been to that
Dude,
one.
it's gimmick pro wrestling. Every time they do it, it's like they choose a theme and you go and the audience dresses up. So I went one time and it was Matrix themed. So every match, like someone in the ring dressed like someone from the Matrix, and the audience members also dressed like they were in the world of the Matrix. Wow. They do like
awesome.
I think it's called Wrestling Pro Wrestling.
PCW, I was just there on Saturday, and they were like all in the crowds. They had the main match was this luchador called Psycho Loco from Mexico, and he came up.
That's Ricky's nickname.
And it was unbelievable.
Ooh.
It was amazing. I love that.
What's your wrestling name? That'd be a fun topic. What's everyone's wrestling name?
Easy.
Ooh, El Beardo?
El Weirdo?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was Hispanic slash like from the lucha side,
So
yeah.
what are you again?
I'm half Irish, half Lebanese.
Which one is more dominant?
Based on my skin and beard, probably Lebanese.
Dang it, I can't think of a Lebanese joke because I don't know any Lebanese. I can't, like I could say El.
I mean, I could say something like controversial. Like
I love it.
It'd
Please
be
do.
like the terrorist.
Oh my God. That's a great one, though.
I'm not stoked about it as an Arab guy.
Okay.
As someone who's been called that a lot in my life, I'm not stoked about it, but that's
Oh
like the
my
easiest.
God.
That's the easiest. Look, you got to pop out of these guys.
I love it. I love
Be
it.
a good wrestling character. It would be
We
good.
actually had people like DMing us, like, thank you guys for like having fun with jokes and still being lighthearted in the modern
Yeah.
times. I'm like, that's what the fun is. We're all friends. I love it.
Yeah, if you can't laugh at each other or yourself, then what can you laugh at?
No, absolutely not.
Just that.